everybody, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of Sundays with Sully. What are we doing this week? Well, this week we are talking about Scan Strut's Rock wireless charger, in particular, the Nest. Now, I'm sure if we go back about 8-9 months, you probably already saw one of my episodes where we talked about Scan Strut's inductive charging system with their rock chargers that clamp mount, really solid, really great, have it on a helm, holds your phone in place and charges it. But what if you got some other places where that necessarily doesn't fit, or you just want a place to put a phone out of the way to give it charging, whether it's a dual console, or maybe it's on a nav deck, or maybe it's in a cabin somewhere, and you don't have the USB cables, or you just like the inductive charging factor where you don't have to mess with any of that stuff. That's where this guy comes in. So let's open it up and check out what it is. They were nice enough to send it to me, so let's see what we've got. It's a very simple package here. As you can tell, this is the depth of it. It's going to hold most of your major smartphone inductive charging ability devices, whether that's your iPhone, your Android, your smartwatch, your AirPods, any of those things that do inductive charging. You're going to fit that in here. It's got a nice flange goes around it. Comes with the cutout, so you make sure you get a nice clean cut. We end up with 4 screws mounting in place. You get a very secure mount with it. The important part and how the whole thing works is down here on the bottom, and that's what's in this white box right here. And that is the inductive charging system. So let's go ahead. They include all the hardware you need to do this thing. So let's go ahead, unthread it, and then we go ahead and break out our screws here to mount this. Easier said than done sometimes. And we go ahead. And this is set up, it's got a nice flange on it, so it just drops right into this. Go ahead and get it all lined up there. And you can either cut the hole out and then put this in. If you've got access from the bottom side, that would probably be a better and more ideal way to go. So you can just slide this in and then slide this part underneath. Makes your life a little easier there as far as the install side goes. We go ahead. We get this all threaded in there. Very simple, very clean. And then this guy right here, this is the actual inductive charging part of it. It's threaded and it just receives it right in here. So we can go ahead, we can thread that in there. Very simple, right? Just thread it until it gets nice and snug and lock itself in place. There we go. And then you would just drive this thing home. Then you've got a nice front cover for it. It's got a actual receiver part right here that goes in. And then it has just 2 nice small screws right on the bottom right there. Now you've got a very nice recessed pocket for the phone. There's a nice lip right here so the device cannot come out. So all in all, a very small, very simple project. Gives you more places to charge your phones. Less worry about USBs, finding the USB cables. Somebody broke the cable, somebody got it wet. It's a really good way to go. So just another option out there for the inductive charging front. Pretty neat. So that's it. That's all I've got for this week's Sundays with Sully. As always, thank you for following. Tell your friends about us. And if you're not following us, be sure to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. More followers, we can do more cool stuff. We help to show it off and make you guys better educated and better informed boaters. We're getting into the thick of winter up here in New England, and I still got some cool stuff in store for you guys. We've got, I think next week we're going to be talking Navtronics. We're going to be talking chart shading. And down the road, I think we're going to be talking about some Optimus steering. We're going to be talking props. What's important on props, why you should get your props looked after. So we got a lot of cool stuff. Make sure to smash the subscribe button here on YouTube. If you're watching us on Instagram, give us the follow. We appreciate it. And until next time, guys, figure out where I'm going to mount this on my boat, I think. Peace.